These wireless earbuds have surprisingly good sound. Let's check them out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out these. These, I suppose I should open it, are the EarFun Wireless Earbuds, the TWS, or True Wireless Stereo. And they're pretty nice. So, first thing I will say is they are a little bit big, but they automatically turn on when you take them out of the case. They automatically turn off when you put them back in the charging case. And they fit in nice and easy, and there's no weird cross gesture. So the right-hand side is the right-hand earbud. The left-hand side is the left-hand earbud. That's pretty easy to work with, right? So take them out, put them in your ears, and it's paired, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to listen. So I'm using an Apple iPhone. It just said connected. So I'm using an Apple iPhone, but obviously they're going to work with Android or whatever else you might want to push at it, as long as it does Bluetooth connectivity. And in fact, these work with Bluetooth 5.0, which gives you better pairing and better connectivity between the two earbuds. So one of the things that happens on older versions of Bluetooth is that one ear can drop out, and that's super frustrating. No one likes that. These not only have that, have no dropouts that I've experienced in listening to them, but they give you really good range too. They say 49 feet. I would say that's slightly optimistic unless it's a line of sight 49 feet, but you can definitely leave these in your ears, leave your phone, say, in your kitchen, and even wander upstairs in your apartment or house or something, and really you're not going to have any issues until you're at like the maximum possible distance. So pretty nice. One of the other things I really like about them, gives you two options for charging. On the back is USB-C, and in a second I'll show you it comes with USB-C cable, and that's a USB-C quick charge. But much nicer is it also has wireless charging. So I have this slick little OtterBox device, and this is a wireless Qi charger. If I put the case on it, then the case is actually charging. You can see that with the lights in front. Let me do that again. So now it's off, and you have to push the button on the side of this to make sure this is working. I put the case on it, and the case is charging. Very nice. So how does the charge work? Well, these earbuds, one of the reasons I think they're so big is because they have a decent sized battery inside. So the earbuds give you 6 hours of listening, and then this gives you 4 more charges. So that gives you a total, yes, we can do the math here, of 30 hours of listening. That's pretty nice. Now, what's really nice is if you drop them in for 10 minutes, then you get 2 more hours of listening. So you don't need to have them in the whole time to get a full charge. Which leads to the question with a lot of these devices, how do you know how charged the earbuds are? And the answer is often on your phone or the device that you're pairing with. So for example, in iOS, when I go to the shortcuts window, you can see here, it shows me how charged the earbuds themselves are. Otherwise, there's really no way to know. You just put them in the case and you charge them until you don't need to charge them. Now, they do have status lights, and here's a little cheat sheet. I don't really get the point of status lights, because if they're in my ear, how do I know what the status light color is? Do I ask someone else? It's like, hey buddy, what color are the little lights on my ears? And they'll be like, leave me alone, man. What's wrong with you? I don't know why we'd be in Brooklyn, but whatever. So good charge. Nice sound, 6mm graphene drivers. I'll come back to the sound in a second. These are the earbuds themselves. This is pretty nice. These are IPX7 waterproof. Yes, you could wear these while you're swimming or surfing. However, the chance of them falling out is extremely high. So I would say if you're going to do that, then you might want to have a headband or something over your ears to make sure they don't get lost. But they can definitely handle it, which means they can also handle a lot of heavy sweat. If you're a heavy sweater and you actually want to go and use these for a workout, they got you covered. Now, built-in microphone means you can make phone calls. I found that to be pretty good. The sound of the person on the other end, to me, was really nice. It's in stereo, and yes, you can just use one earbud if you want. But my sound to them was a little muffled and a little distant because, of course, the microphone's way up here and my voice is projecting this way. I think that's mostly physics. I don't know that anyone's magically solved that without having a little microphone stem coming closer to my mouth. So they work, they're pretty good. I had a tiny issue with latency when I used these to watch some video on Netflix. I felt like it wasn't exactly in sync. It wasn't significantly out of sync. And certainly if you're going to be watching your favorite TV show while you're on the train in Brooklyn, as we already talked about, I think they'll work fine. But if you're really obsessive about having things perfectly in sync, then these might not be exactly what you want. Now, they also don't support aptX and they don't support AAC, which are the two higher end sound systems you can get. AAC is for iPhones, aptX is typically for Android devices, and confusingly enough, aptX, I believe, is also on the MacBook Pro and the MacBook line. So not exactly sure what Apple did there, but be that as it may, this does not support those more advanced codecs. Might not be a huge crisis. It does also give you the ability to change ear tips. There's 3 different sizes, so I automatically and always try different sizes with each pair of earbuds I work with, because getting the right size makes a huge difference. And when you get it in your ear with the right size earbud, then it turns out there's a lot of different tap sequences. But it works pretty well. Generally speaking, I generally just use the controls on the device I'm listening to. And in fact, often find that if I'm adjusting them, I'll accidentally push pause play. So probably not a crisis. Want to talk about 2 more things. One is the in the box. In the box, as I said, it comes with 2 other sizes of ear tips. Props to them for putting it on a little case rather than just having them floating around. And it comes with a little mini USB-C charging cable. So that's pretty handy. And it comes with documents and literature and all sorts of stuff. So that's great. Really nicely packaged. And the sound, I have to say, I specified they don't have aptX and they don't have AAC, but they still sound really, really good. I was very surprised. These actually have a very nice, rich, warm sound to them and a nice sound stage. And, really everything I was listening to was very enjoyable. And mostly what surprised me with these is just the rich bass. You might actually have to turn the bass down on your device that you're listening to, because it might give you too much if you've already sort of compensated with other headphones or earbuds by cranking up the bass, right? Now, my kids, for them it would be like, well, what's it like with the drop? I don't listen to that kind of music, but I can tell you that songs that I listen to with bass line, some jazz, some classic rock and roll, some orchestral music, all of it, the bass sounded really nice. The whole thing just has a really nice sound to it. It's very precise. I was very surprised. So just because it doesn't have aptX and AAC, don't shy away from these. These are really nice audio earbuds. So that's pretty much everything I want to tell you about them, other than the price. But before we get to the price, if you can subscribe to my channel, it's just a button, dude. Just tap on it right now. Cool. Subscribe to my channel. Super helpful. Obviously, I'm super honest, or try to be. So I will tell you, the positives are this sounds good. It has tons of battery life. They have a nice feel to them. The downsides is a tiny bit of latency issues, and they are pretty big and hefty as earbuds go. But that might or might not be something that bothers you. Overall, I think they did a real nice job with these EarFun ear tips, with these EarFun True Wireless Stereo Earbuds, which gets us to the price. So, EarFun Wireless Earbuds will cost you $79.99, but right now, when I did this video on Amazon, they were discounted down to $49.99 at Amazon.com. And they come in this swanky black or in even swankier white. So pick your color, hopefully try to get a good price on these. And these are very, very credible, very decent options for wireless earbuds with long battery life and nice sound that are under 50 bucks. So definitely worth checking out. Know its strengths, know its weaknesses. And with that, I'm gonna go back to my music, which means that I will have to catch you in my next video.